Hello and good morning, and welcome to our subject ITAS 1. So we are now on our Unit 2, Chapter 7, and we are still on Introduction to Object-Oriented Programming. So before we start our topic for this morning, which is encapsulation, let me read to you our objectives. So number 1, we are going to explain what is object-oriented programming. Number 2, we're going to explain the concepts of classes, objects, properties, methods, and events. And number 3, identify values and references plus encapsulation. So encapsulation is defined as the wrapping up of data under a single unit. So it is also the mechanism that binds together code and data it manipulates. So in a different way, encapsulation is a protective shield that prevents data from being accessed by the code outside the shield. So technically, in encapsulation, the variables of data of a class are hidden from any other class that can be accessed only through any number function of on class in which they are declared. So as in encapsulation, the data in the class is hidden from other classes. So it is also known as data hiding. So encapsulation, it can be achieved by declaring all the variables in the class as private and using C# properties in the class to set and get the values of the variable. So in object-oriented programming, encapsulation refers to the bundling of data with the methods that operates on the data or the restricting of direct access to someone or some of the object's components. Encapsulation is used to hide the values or state of a structured data object inside the class, preventing unauthorized parties direct access to them. So publicly accessible methods are generally provided in the class to access the values, and other client classes call these methods to retrieve and modify the values within the object. So the mechanism is not unique to object-oriented programming, but implementation of abstract data types. Example of these are modules, which offer similar forms of encapsulation. So similarly, this has been explained by programming language theories in terms of existential types. Now for activity 17.A, you're going to try this code. So we're going to use system, and we're going to use system.text. So in encapsulation number 1, which is the abstraction of data that is being put into place, you can see that using system.text is the primary location for text enabled functions. So in this kind of code for encapsulation, we'd be able to know the functions for the syntaxes, just like the class user, which is using system, and then private string, the location, name, etc. So you're going to get return location, location value, return name for string names and value names. So the same thing with the code that we can set here for coding 117A, but on the syntaxes, this refers to the specific functions for locations, and for the coding is on the primarily class user function using namespace toLane class user, and same way as the syntax, you can see their location name and location. So let us try if we can run the program. So let's copy this. Okay, I'm sorry. We have to copy all of the functionalities. Okay, so still we're going to use online IDE. Now for your online IDE, we're still going to use CodeChef. So make sure that this will be placed into C# functionalities. Then paste the code that you copied. Okay, so as we discussed within the code, let us see if what will be the primarily output. Okay, so I think there's an error in our compiling. Okay, so let us see where did we get the error. So using same space toLane class user location and location value for the name. I think may dyan pagali guys nga sugpon. Na, okay, so I think I get it now. Let's try. Okay, because this is still part of the code. That is why we did not copy it. Okay, so let's complete the code. Then this one. Okay, let's just add another karon later. Okay, so we have to add close space. Okay, let's try to run the program. Okay, so you have the custom input, but still, I think there's an error with our program. Okay, so anyway, okay, let's proceed with activity number 17.b. So I don't know, guys. You just what's this? To prevent the error from occurring, why don't you copy this and then copy the second and the third boxes before you can run them. So this is only a suggestion. Okay. So on 17.b, let's try. So this will be the first set of codes. This will be the second set of codes, and this will be the third set of codes. So I think we missed another close brace. Okay, so okay, let's copy this one. Okay, so that it is easy for you to change this, just press Ctrl A, then paste. Okay, so then after this, you go back here and copy this one. And then the last set. Okay, so when you copy this, you still have to add another close brace. Okay, so I think let's forget this one. Error. Okay, so let's dua lang abe. Okay, so still an error. Okay, so I think there's an error for the encapsulation. Okay, should we try again the demo? Okay, let's start from the beginning. Okay, we're going to start with the first one, this one. And copy this. Then online ID. We are going to use CodeChef again. So let us see, we're going to select the language here. So for language, I think we are going to use C#. Sharp. Okay, let's reload. Okay, so that will be the first set of codes. Okay, then another one will be this one for the class program. Then the last set will be here. Okay, unexpected error, unexpected symbol using compilation failed. So using, okay, I think ang space, okay, so this one, using, nag-double siya. So let's try again. Okay, so muna siyang sa ano niya. Okay, so we have name, Suresh Dasari, location, Hyperlabad. Then enter key to exit. So if you press enter, okay, why na siya. Okay, so I think this one is the first activity, the 17.A. Okay, so ginliwat naton guys kay why siya naggana kay ina. So I think ang error is ang sa using systems. So okay na siya. Then let's proceed with 17.B. Try natin again if we can run the program. For 17.B, we can copy the first one first. Then copy. Then paste this. Okay, so again, another is this one. Okay, the left side. Okay, so copy, then paste this. Okay, so the last will be this one. So copy, then paste this. Okay, let's try kung mag-run siya. Amalundaan ay. Okay, so error gid siya. So then ma-add kita isa. Okay, then sa babaw, let's check ang code kung sakto. So program C# program to illustrate encapsulation. So saka siya. Okay, so this one. Using system public class demo encap, private variables declared, using accessories or accessors, then using accessors to get set the value for student age, etc., etc. So driver class, demographic object, property name of object. Okay. So Jaguro siya sige. Proper name and pass here as value of the standard field value. Okay, so this one. Okay, so let's try to run. Error gap, no? Compilation failed, one error, 0 warnings. Error CS125 unexpected symbol. So unexpected symbol. Okay, so maybe this one. Ara na siya guys. Sakto doon. So we can see here name and kita. This is the output for 17.B. So naggana na siya. So ang kita then 21. So wala galit di sa sugpon nga last nga nga brace. Then ang sa diya kay ginagin pababaw naton to ang set call variable. Okay, so I think that is all, guys, for this morning. Thank you very much for attending your class. Don't forget to put present in YouTube as your attendance. So thank you very much and good morning.